Hello. All right. Shout out my second YouTube video. All right. Let's talk about some gold. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but people are cutting grass outside. Sorry. Um, okay. So let's talk about gold. I'm in some sells right now. Let's talk about how I got into those sells and expected those sells. All right. So we've been falling like in my first video that I made that I have been expecting basically us falling from this price point right here. Just to recap real quick, zooming out here on the daily, this is that same yellow box price point right here. This price level right here is basically a price level of many rejections. I explained it in my previous YouTube video if you guys haven't watched it. So yeah, I've been expecting price to be falling from this level here around 1809, 1808. Let me move this so you guys can see better. Yeah, so I've been expecting price to be falling since then, and it has been respecting it. All right, let me just delete this. All right, so ever since then, we finally broke this support right here. And this support area, that's where I have a little price zone box, basically a zone of rejection. We bounced up from right here, small little demand point, and came to test that breakout, right? It's been kind of ranging there for a while. And then we're finally back down here, basically about to test the lowest point of this support right here. We tested once, bounced up, respected this, and back down. So this has been kind of looking pretty good, this structure right here of lower highs on gold. Right? We have that first break, that retest, that first break, that retest. Let me draw it out for you guys one more time. So we have that first break, right? So right now we're trending low, right? I'm looking to take profit right here around 1757 and even 1753. Okay, so that's like the bigger picture here. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Actually, let's go down to the 15-minute. Just want to show you guys the supply points that have occurred here with gold. Okay. Okay. So one of our first supply points right here was basically all of this pushes down in price that you see here, especially when we came up here to test again that level where we fell off, consolidated, and then fell. So this confirmed that supply point, and that is why when we came back up to test this point, we have respected that supply and have continued to fall down. Now, not only that, our next supply point here on what helped push price down, right, is when we came down here and we bounced up, right? And basically that point in price after bouncing up, that price decided to fall hard anyway, would symbolize that supply for me. So basically right here where you see these strong bull candles, right? Kind of like a pullback. And then we fell down. Let me take this off so you guys can see it a little more clearly. So right here, pushing up, came to a point that we nearly pushed down after testing up, right? So right here was our next point of supply. Not only that, if you want to look at it in a support and resistance way, we have all the support that was broken, and basically price came to test that new resistance that was once support. Right? And that is why when that is why when we came to test back up here again, it respected this level of supply. Right, we have a mini supply, a little lower one right here too, where if you could see we came down, and then in that point where we pulled back up, where you see these wicks and that green candle comes to the point that the green candle is just, you know, a little pullback, and where we continue back down is that point in price where we push down, symbolizing a supply in that price. So this right here was supply, and again this right here, supply. Okay, yeah, exactly. All right, so now to talk about, now that I've mapped that all out for you, about the trades that I am right now that you can see right here. So basically, during New York, kind of woke up a little late. I realized that the supply was already playing out. We were kind of pretty down, but then out of nowhere, as I was watching it to try to get into a sell, it bounced completely up, as we can see here, right? Completely bounced up, and I was like, okay, perfect. I'm probably gonna sell right where we have this wick down, the supply. So when price was pushing up, I was like, all right, the 1769 area is where I'm gonna hit sell, right, with stop loss just above all of this resistance. And boom, we've been falling since then. That's my first entry right here. As you can see, where price pushed up all the way up here and then pushed down, right? My second entries, let's go down to the 5-minute. So basically my second entries were around when we were falling down. Let me get this. Was basically around right here is where I started taking in more entries to the downside. I got in 2 orders right here, and it was perfect when this started forming a resistance. And now we are currently falling. Hopefully we get to RTP no problem with no bounces. We've already kind of been forming this resistance, this rejection in price, because of the support that has been broken. So let's see if that price level right here can continue to respect. We pull this all the way down, we can see how we also have rejection points right here and right here. Okay, let me just delete that really quick. Now, as you can see here, this is a 30-minute. We are coming right to a level of support. So right here at 1760. So if we do not get my 1757 take profit today, I'll be a little sad, not really, but it's because I might expect this to happen right now. So if we do not break this support right here and continue down to the downside, which I hope we do, what I can see happening is us basically bouncing back up, either first respecting this resistance that I just showed you guys on the 5-minute, and then finally come down, right? Or come to this resistance right here of 1765, where price pushed down. So if we do break up here, this price level right here of 1765 can help push price finally down to the downside. Now that's if we don't break 1760 and we kind of bounce up from there, right? Because then it could be kind of like a little head and shoulder situation, get into some more entries, and then down. But let's hope that does not happen, because I would pretty much love to take profit today. But yeah, so basically this supply here that I mapped out helped me get my entry right over here. So see if we can get there, get to the 1 hour here. Actually, let's stay in the 30-minute. I'm gonna map this out really quick. So my first was around here. Oops. Up close about right here. Oh, actually, I would stop loss, but that's where I would definitely stop myself out. Don't cut on me for not having a stop loss. Do you, boo? Okay, so 15.7, like a 1 to 6. Then my second entries were right around 67.25. So I'm right here. Okay, this one I think we will take profit at 54. That would be cool. Very cool if we can get that today. So yeah, this is how we're looking. Let's see if it can play out. There we have big support coming up right here. So in this trade, I'm going to be probably going for, I think it's gonna make out to like 3 grand, maybe a little bit more than that if we get 1754. So yeah, about 3 grand, a little bit over 3 grand on this account. I only used 1 lot per trade. When I woke up and took the trade, I was like half asleep, so I did not wanna, I wasn't really like focused, but it was around the levels that I was expecting, so I took the trade anyway. All right, so as you can see right here, we're like we're bouncing up. Let's see if we can respect 1763, like 64, 63 area. All right, I will come back when it's maybe towards my TP, but yeah. All right, guys, back on the video. I just didn't want to record a long time for no reason. So it looks like we respected the 1963, 1962 little resistance that was formed. And now we are dumping, getting close to our 57 TP right on the dot, 1757. So yeah, let's just see how long that takes now. We're about 10 pips or so away from that first take profit. I do believe we can come a little lower. Yeah, if this wants to play aggressive, we'll come lower. If we look here at the daily, we are pretty wicked down if we do close like this. Let me take this out so you guys can see it. Okay, guys, let's see if this is the push down to finally get our TP. I just want 1757 like flat. So I could close these 1 lots at exactly 100 pips. So let's see if we get that now because I'm getting tired and hungry. But I kind of just want to like monitor it. I love watching the candles, honestly. When you really learn to watch the candles and the way they move, especially on your favorite pair, and watching the buyers and sellers at like specific little price points reject over and over again, it's awesome. You really get a sense of perspective on price levels. on your favorite pair or just in trading in general? The patterns, the candles form, the wicks, especially the wicks. All right, come on, we're like literally like 3 pips away. Patience for real. Literally, the pressure here on gold is pretty insane right now. Like, I wouldn't doubt it dumping like lower than 1754. All right, looks like we are there. Are we? Yeah, we are. Almost. Let me close all this one. Nope, I don't want it anymore. I want it on the ground flat. All right, got it. Closed those two out. Stuck with the original position now. Kind of want to go to 1754 for this one. See if we get there. And then I do have to go soon though because I have an appointment like at 1. So I might have to stop this video now unless this decides to jump right now. Okay, so I have to go to my appointment. We're gonna wait for 1754 to hit, but best believe it's gonna hit. Stay tuned for more live trading videos. Follow me on TikTok. I post some like breakdowns on there, not really live trading. Follow me there if you want to see some breakdowns or me just being me. And yeah, Instagram, I just post my trades. Bye.